be a man now. Know you heard about Gucci, man. That boy.
Hi guys, it's me, Prettywitty 77, and welcome back to another edition of the Deep Condish, where we deep condition our hair weekly while we get the dish on what happened in hip hop and pop culture throughout the week. See, so grab your deep conditioners and let's do this together, because you know what? I am your accountability partner and y'all are mine too, you know? So anyways, I feel like this week it was a little quiet. Just a little. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to know what I'm deep conditioning with, feel free to check the description box. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button, because you already know this is going to be a wonderful deep condition, like they all are. Shout out to me, you know, big up yourself. So yeah, we're gonna start off and we're gonna kick this off with the fist pump news of the week. I searched high and low and there wasn't a lot of stories, so let's just start with the obvious. Okay, so Offset has his first solo platinum song, which he was on with 21, I'm gonna say 24 karat girl, 21 Savage, the Ric Flair drip song, which is a good song. So shout out to him. He accomplished that for himself. And you know what? It's a really nice song, but it had to grow on me, because you know how a lot of artists put out music like back to back to back, and it kind of becomes like an overload. So if you listen to like a new album, you can easily miss something that you like. You know, you're gonna always have the songs that like catch, that beat gonna catch you, you know, off top, but some of them literally have to grow on you, and I've always been the person that songs have to like grow on me. 95% of the songs have to grow on me, but you know, if you did one, you know, they have me rocking, you know, on first listen. But anyways, shout out to Offset. Also, in fist pump news today, Snoop Dogg is going to be hosting the Global Spin Awards for 2018. So shout out to him. Have y'all ever watched the awards? Because let's be real, I haven't, but it sounds good. And last but definitely not least, shout out to Colin Kaepernick, because months ago, last year, literally was like a month ago, well, 2. He reached his $1 million pledge. He pledged to donate $1 million to organizations and programs like of his choice. So shout out to him. He reached it. I feel like I read that Usher was the last person to give the donation. So how that was working is the person gives the donation and Colin would match whatever they're giving. So that's huge. That's a lot of money. I wish it could go in my pocket because I need my coins, but my time is coming. So I'm just gonna, you know, sit back and congratulate the next person. That's it in fist pump news today. Let's just jump right into the mess of the week. Okay. And what better way to start off the mess of the week with news about one of the members of the Migos. So Offset was in the fist pump news, and here go Quavo beating up people. So he got into a little scuffle at a New York nightclub with a jeweler, who knows which one, but it was said he was like, the jeweler, he owed the jeweler like 10 G's or something. But another report said Quavo owed him, but he approached Offset, which kind of led me to think, do I even know the Migos apart? I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if it's my age and I'm not able to catch on, because they sound really similar. Not saying they sound alike, I said they sound similar. Yeah, so I don't know their voice on the track. They'd be like, oh, Quavo snapped on this song. I'd be like, oh, for real? Yeah, because like, I don't know which one. What verse is that? I don't know. But I guess the jeweler thought that he looked like the other one, and yeah, they said that he, you know, put a little whooping on him or whatever. But I'm just gonna be honest, I don't really know them apart, because for one, I've never really took the time out to like look at them. I feel like when I look at them, all I see, they always have like some kind of glasses on. Majority of the time they all have some kind of hair on their head, and their hair is always hanging in their face. So it's not that I think they look alike, but they have a similar look, like the dreads, the sunglasses. Like, I ain't got time to be like, take off your glasses, let me see which one got a tattoo above his eye. Like, I don't have the time, I don't know, but I'm gonna look into it because I kind of feel bad because, you know, all black people don't look alike. Anyways, yeah, he beat up people, and I guess the man say he had a couple of bruises, but somebody stole his watch or his chain or something. Anyways, next in our mess news, while we talking about rowdy people, X gonna give it to you. That was so lame. DMX, y'all know DMX has struggled with drug abuse and, you know, other things he had going on. He actually was out on parole for a tax violation, a tax evasion, or something he had going on. So he was out on bail, and he was basically told to finish his rehab, you know, and get his life together while he was out on bond, bail, whatever. So yeah, somebody recorded DMX in the airport. He looked like he was kind of, you know, under the influence of something, and it was like he was buying people, like, girl, really? They said he was buying people like shots and stuff, and yeah, so he went in for his drug test and failed. I'm not sure if all the drugs was found in his system, but I know that some kind of opiates and cocaine and something else was found in his system. So the ex is going back to jail. So sad, because I believe he had a concert tour or something coming up, and yeah. But he's been struggling with drug abuse for quite some time now, so I kind of feel like I just wish the best for him, because something's like wrong, you know, big time. It's not even a laughing matter, like, it's serious. He's addicted to something, but he went in there to take this drug test like he was gonna pass it. He had all this stuff in his system. Girl, it's stressful. While we talking about people in jail, did y'all hear about Suge's fiance? I don't know her name, but she just got sentenced to 3 years for helping him violate his court order. So, you know, she was holding it down for him. She was like that ride or die, and got sentenced to 3 years. I don't know if I'll be that kind of girlfriend. I don't have the time. I'm reclaiming my time. Like, I don't have time. So he had a court order to like, I think, he had limited access to phones, but she was like going under the table and getting him like interviews with Death Row, like with BET or some kind of stuff that was doing. And also she wasn't supposed to have contact with him, but, you know, I guess they had a little phone in jail, and she hired a private investigator, so she was like communicating with him through the private investigator. All of this came to light, and Cease got hit with a strong 3 years. Okay, a strong 3 years. So I honestly don't know who's gonna hold who down from the jails, because they're both gonna be there. Most likely he'll be there longer than she is, but ooh, y'all running up after these men's like these men's gonna save you. Men's got your jail time. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but let me find out y'all used to be ride or die chicks when y'all was a little younger. Like, let me find out, because that's a whole mess. Okay, I think this is the most mess story of the week, just the Suge Knight thing. And who gonna be crazy enough to be his girlfriend in the first place? Like, that man crazy, and like, we all know it, we see it, we know it. But anyway, I don't have to drink that cup of tea, because I got some let me be quiet. Anyways, moving right along. This is what I wanted to discuss. Have y'all heard about, well, no, this is not what I wanted to. Anyways, roll with me. Jennifer Hudson has got like handpicked by Aretha Franklin to play her in her biopic, or is it biopic, however y'all say it, the story of her life. But yeah, so y'all know J Hud my girl, and I really don't know what she was doing with her little marriage thing. It's just like, sis, I'm rooting for you. You had one job, like, we were here. But anyways, best wishes to her. I think they're supposed to start filming maybe next year, I think, for that. Girl, who knows? Everybody got a little biopic coming out. Also, this is what I've been wanting to ask y'all, because I feel like I've been under a rock. Romeo Miller, the son of Master P, and Angela Simmons, they dated at a point in time, because I'm lost. I seen a picture of them together and I'm like, wait, what? Yo Gotti might be just a little too short for Angela, because y'all know Yo Gotti love him for Angela. Yeah, so I think last year they were saying like in pictures together, and recently they were at a game together. I feel like it was in Los Angeles, which led me down the road of memory lane. Like, why? What was wrong with me as a child to like Lil Bow Wow more than I like Romeo? I did not like Romeo. I guess, I don't know. I just did not like Romeo. But listen, sis, he's bae now and he tall. And look at Bow Wow. Womp womp. I feel like it's a Bow Wow fan out there. I'm so sorry. Don't dislike my video. As long as you watched it, but don't dislike my video. Yeah, so I don't know. It seems like a funny looking couple, because Romeo fine, honey. I just don't know. He's fine, but he also has like that hint of baby look still in him. So I don't know how to feel about that. But, you know, I guess he's somebody's, well, probably Angela. I just don't see that. But Angela's little son look just like her. I feel like it's in the eyes. Yeah, so that's basically it for the amazing news of the week. Let's jump into Whitney listens, which I really had a lot of stuff on repeat. But one song that has basically stood out and captured my heart in the gym and when I'm in the shower and just like moving. Gucci Mane. I feel like it's off that little Glacier project he just dropped. But Gucci Mane's song, Peeping Out the Blinds. I'm probably gonna put it when you first click on this video to watch. That's the song I'm talking about, because I just feel like I need to put it at the beginning, so because y'all gonna be rocking. Comment below if y'all start rocking to the song that y'all heard when y'all clicked on this video, because I know that song, I don't know, just maybe it's the sound effects, like psh, 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 I don't know. Anyways, that basically concludes this week's Deep Condish. Don't forget to use the hashtag Whitney Listens to let me know what you've been listening to. Like, I want to listen to what you've been listening to, sis. Anyways, yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and thumbs up this video. I feel like I said that all wrong, but you get the point, sis. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.
I'm coming out. Man down. Click, clack. Who your man?